Hello everyone, and welcome to the 6th episode of Partners of the Week. Today, I will be showcasing Admiral Bobbery, the 6th partner of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Bobbery is another partner that I really like, especially in terms of story and his character arc. He is a Bob-omb sailor that lives in Rogueport and helps Mario on his journey to get the Crystal Star on Keelhaul Key. His backstory is really tragic, as his wife passed away and he became depressed and lost the motivation to sail again. This wouldn't be the last time we'd see a Bob-omb with a tragic storyline, but it's still very impactful regardless. He is also very fun to use in battle and has a really cool design as well. Bobbery has always been up there with Vivian as one of my favorite characters in Thousand-Year Door, and it's easy to see why. You first meet Bobbery around the beginning of Chapter 5, or possibly Chapter 4 if you go back to Rogueport once you unlock Tube Mode. When you need to get the Keelhaul Key to find the next Crystal Star, you find out that you'll need a navigator to get there, and the only one capable of navigating there is Bobbery. Unfortunately, Bobbery is depressed and lost all motivation to sail, as his wife Scarlet tragically passed away after Bobbery was out at sea. But once Mario gives him an old letter from Scarlet that was kept away by Podley, he realizes that Scarlet's last wish was to not blame himself for her death or to not give up sailing. This finally gives Bobbery the motivation to join Mario and Flavio to set out the Keelhaul Key. After Mario and the SS Flavion crew get shipwrecked on Keelhaul Key, Mario finds that Bobbery is not doing well, so he brings him some Chocola-Cola, his favorite drink, as his last wish. Thankfully, he was okay, and was just sleeping, and finally joined Mario as a partner. So overall, his story is tragic, and along with Vivian's story, it was definitely a departure from what we've come to expect from the Mario franchise, but it really helps this game feel very impactful and emotional to help contrast with its many comedic elements and over-the-top moments. Along with his design and story, Bobbery also offers some fun and useful abilities in the overworld and in battle. In the overworld, he can be used as a bomb to blow up various objects, like cracks in the wall, or to first strike enemies. So he basically has the same ability as Bombette, but on top of that, he can be thrown onto high ledges and can be held in place by holding X. Aside from the overworld, Bobbery also has a variety of moves that can be used in battle. His first base move is Bomb, and it works similarly to Bombette's move, which blows up an enemy, but costs 0 FP. However, it does deal 1 less attack power than Bombette's move. His second base move is Bomb Squad, where he throws 3 small bombs at the enemy that deal 3 damage each. This move can be fun and useful, but keep in mind that it doesn't pierce defense. His super rank move is Hold Fast, which basically deals half the damage back when enemies attack him. It's similar to the Payback status or the Return Postage badge. I'm honestly not really a fan of it, since you have to take the damage anyway, and there are a lot of enemies in Thousand-Year Door that don't deal contact damage. Bobbery is basically a tank character, since he has the most HP out of any partner in the game, but I still don't find Hold Fast to be very useful. Finally, his ultra rank move is Bob-omb, which explodes all of the enemies in battle. This can be pretty fun to use, since it deals 8 damage. However, it does cost 8 FP, so you may have to use it sparingly, unless you have a lot of FP. So now that we've looked at Bobbery's abilities, let's look at some interesting things about Bobbery. Now, I'm happy to introduce Triss, who will showcase some fun facts about Bobbery.
Ahoy! I'm Triss, and you may know me from GameXplain. I'm excited not only to talk about one of my favorite games of all time, but also one of my favorite characters in the Paper Mario series, Admiral Bobbery. This old seafaring bomb is the 6th party member of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, and I love his design and tragic backstory. It gets a little bit lost in the localization, but Bobbery is depressed over the loss of his wife, and spends his days just drinking his sorrows away at the local bar run by Podley. This idea was pushed further with the drink he desires on Keelhaul Key, which may be Chocola Cola in localization, but originally was called the Vintage Red, and implied to be a vintage wine. Poor Bobbery. But despite having a great sailor design, Admiral Bobbery seemingly wasn't always intended to be a sailor. An early sprite can be found in the game, featuring a more military look, with a camo hat and a torpedo-like back, rather than a ship wheel. He's the only party member we've seen early designs of in the last 20 years, at least at this point, so it's a fascinating look at what he might have been like before. Beyond TTYD, Admiral Bobbery also appears as a special catch card in Super Paper Mario, as a reward for completing King Sammer's Duel of 100, just like the rest of the partners. And he also appears in a photo in Mario's house. The little bombs from his Bomb Squad attack also appear as toys in Fort Francis. But he has a few more cameos and references beyond all of that. In Paper Mario The Origami King, Bobby the Bob-omb makes a reference to being an Admiral Bob-omb when in the wheelhouse of the Princess Peach ship, in a obviously direct nod to Admiral Bobbery. And outside of the Mario series, in Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS, Gulliver makes mention of Bobbery of Rogueport. At the end of TTYD, Bobbery is found sailing with Cortez, embracing his love of the sea, just as his late wife Scarlet wished for him to do.
So overall, Admiral Bobbery is just a great character all around. He has some fun abilities in battle, has an interesting and tragic backstory, and also has one of the most memorable designs in the series. So now, Lucky Bob-omb will host the final round of the giveaway.
Hey, I'm the Lucky Bob-omb, and welcome to the final round of the Happy Lucky giveaway. On next week's episode, on the release date of the remake, we will reveal the winners. As a reminder, to enter, you'll need to answer one of the questions. Yeah, the first place winner will receive a copy of the Thousand Year Door remake, and the second place winner will receive a custom Paper Mario amiibo. This week's question is, if you could have any of the crystal stars in real life, which one would it be? Leave your answer in the comments, and good luck! Yeah,